Hello guys, good to see you. Today is the 13th of March. Io resto a casa and I hope you too. So today we are talking about writing an article. As you remember, we did that once we repeat something we did then. So an article, it has to be between 140 and 190 words. We did that in Unit 2 and now we do it in Unit 7. An article should always have a title, so you have to write a title. You have to invent it. You need a lot of adverbs. I told you that. You need a lot of good adverbs and use a range of vocabulary. So don't say always do, make. You have to vary your words. Instead of using the same word again, use different words, okay? With similar meanings. For example, shy and timidly, or not always good or nice. And it would be fantastic if you have a small joke at the end of your article. So, before we write the article, before writing, identify who will read the article. If you write for school magazine or if you write to a sports magazine, so that could be important. And you can identify the readers by looking at the type of newspaper or magazine you're writing for. So if you write for young people, older people, or even for children, decide what style is suitable for your readers. So if it's more the funny way, or if you talk about something serious. Write things you think your readers will find interesting. Nobody's going to read your article if it's boring like hell. So, make it interesting. Before writing the article, make a plan. This is not because I tell you make a plan. That's important for you to control if you have answered all the questions, if it's logical. Then, in your plan, decide what you will put in each paragraph. Like which example you want to put there, which connecting words. You also can decide which connecting words to put. So it gets more interesting and easier to write. Make sure that the plan answers the questions. If the questions is how do you cook eggs and you write about baking a cake, that's wrong. Okay? So, write the article following your plan. Don't change it. Look at your plan and write it. While you are writing, think about the effect on your reader. So, what do you want them? Do you want to change their habit, or do you just want to explain something? So, okay. So this is really important. It's not that I tell you that because I want you to feel bad about it. No, it's important. And then in the exam, actually, you can't write it first and then rewrite it. You don't have enough time. So you really need to write a plan to write it directly on your answer sheet. Okay, good. Now, we open our books on page 82 this writing task and underline the points you must deal with in your answer. So I'm going to read it out to you. You see this notice on your school notice board. The editors of the school magazine would like contributions to the magazine on the following subject. A great way to keep fit. Last time you talked about the word fit and unfit, if you can remember. Describe a sporting activity or form of exercise you enjoy. How you started and why you would recommend it to other people. The writer of the best article will receive 10 tickets to the local cinema. Write your article. Now, this is the writing task. And now, what do you have to do? Good. Number 2, discuss the ideas each of you could express to deal with the points you have underlined in the task. So first of all, we have to underline. Stop the video now and underline the keywords in the task. Stop the video right now. Okay? You should have underlined school magazine, great way, keep fit. Describe a sporting activity, 1, or form of exercise you enjoy. So how you started and why you would recommend it to other people. And best article will receive 10 tickets to local cinema. Okay? Now, which ideas would you use in your article? Now you stop the video and write some ideas what you would write in your article. The sporting activity you would choose. And how you started. If you don't have one, invent it, okay? They don't come home. Cambridge doesn't come to your home and say, oh, you wrote about skydiving, so I want you to show me skydiving. No. So you can invent something. And why you would recommend it. So now you write just this. The sporting activity, how you started, just in little notes, just words. Don't write sentences, just little notes. Stop the video now. Good. Now, after you stop the video, we go and read the article on page 83. What does the writer enjoy about his way of taking exercise and why? Okay, so I'm going to read it out to you. Cycling, tough but fun. I love cycling. I got my first bicycle when I was just 9 years old and loved going for long bike rides with my parents, despite not enjoying sport much at school. It was compulsory for us to play football twice a week, and I never enjoyed it, mainly because I was smaller than most of the other boys my age, and our opponents were often quite rough. However, I was quite athletic and fit, so I was delighted to find a sporting activity that I really enjoyed. Although cycling is something anyone can do just for fun, it's also a competitive sport, and if you start to take part in races and join a team, you'll find you have to train several times a week, and you'll need someone to coach you. And if you and your team want to win a trophy, you'll all have to work extremely hard. Although it's a tough sport, I would recommend cycling to anyone who loves being outdoors and keeping fit. However, if you don't want to cycle in competitions, it's a great sport for spectators as well, and it's often on TV. Good. So, what does the writer enjoy about his way of taking exercise and why? Write this sentence, these 2 sentences in your exercise book, take a picture and send it on the chat, and go to the second video.